Hello, hello.
Good morning. Good morning and good afternoon. Good early morning to Lori. I had the thought just here about God. God is no respecter of persons. I thought, oh, what does that mean? How does that feel? God does not really know of persons. God doesn't wait for persons. God doesn't look to persons. And yet, God comes through as we open our minds with such force, such power, such love. I think that's the nature of truth, because it's not concerned with persons. It just loves powerfully.
So we can just follow this moment inward. Letting yourself be fully in this moment. Being right here, right now. Allowing what is present in your awareness to be present in your awareness. And perhaps you can go even deeper into the moment. This moment is all that there is. In heaven, there is no future. There is no past. There's only this moment always.
And if we need some support, we can allow the lesson. My mind holds only what I think with God. Allow this idea in very deeply. This means realizing there is only now. There is only love. Peace is the only natural state. You know, also take a moment with the review that is for today. That is, if I defend myself, I am attacked. And sickness is a defense against the truth. If I defend myself, I'm attacked. All you could ever defend yourself against is the truth. Whenever you defend yourself against anything, it's actually against the truth. You defend yourself. But it is obscure. It looks like it takes the form of people and situations. But that's just projection. It's always against the truth. And then it uses sickness. The mind uses sickness as a defense against the truth. It can be sickness in the body or sickness in the mind. Sometimes it seems like Jesus uses sickness very broadly, like a doubt thought is sickness. Big birds flying around.
I just happened to pick out a few lines from the psychotherapy pamphlet that fit right with what you're saying. Since only the mind can be sick, only the mind can be healed. Only the mind is in need of healing. This does not appear to be the case. The manifestations of this world seem real indeed, but only the mind is in need of healing. Feels like relief.
The mind was sick, the thought the body could be sick. It's another line from Jesus. And it's because the body isn't real. The body isn't who you are. Because the mind is powerful. It thinks the body sick or healed, good or bad, beautiful or ugly. The mind projects this. So as soon as we believe in a sick body, we can come back to mind, restful mind. As soon as we believe in situations, or in the future or in the past, we can come back to mind. You're only mind, you're not mind and body. Body can be seen as a little tool. It's a vehicle that can serve, but it lacks importance. Mind is the communicator. You can allow to see your body as a communication device, as a vehicle, but it's not needed. It's not needed for the truth. Truth shines, radiates, regardless of the body. So we can put all the bodies on the altar and release the idea that you are the body. Because only if you are the body, you would defend something. Then that's why we need a lesson. If I defend myself, I'm attacked. Something to defend, and there's some structure that is solid, that has limit, has a boundary, and it has some anger, it has some defense. And I defend my little self so that I can survive in this difficult world, in this difficult situation. That's the reasoning. But if you go back and identify as mind, you won't even defend the body. The body will be a beautiful, helpful servant to the mind, will carry out plans from God, from the Christ mind. It will pursue harmony. It will extend harmony. It will be like nothing, because the mind is in harmony. It won't matter. The body won't matter so much. Matter doesn't matter.
It's not well named.
A matter of time. Body is matter made of time. Belief in time is underneath it. So as we practice the holy instant, we release time. We release the belief in time. Out of fear, the ego uses time to try to feel safe. It plans. It's very focused on the future and the past. But that's just because it's afraid of the present. Because it's fixated on the future and the past. on form, on planning for safety, planning for things not to go wrong. But it's so fear-based. If you have to think about all the aspects that can go wrong, you lose the delight of experiencing the present. Because, it can be a very fearful place to see this world doesn't seem safe. It seems like we have to think a lot about it. But that perspective is not. In spirit is the rightness. And as you have, now our internet is unstable, as you have your mind in spirit, you will not need to think. The miracles are natural, and this can be hard to grasp. It can seem like how many things can go wrong. But this is the very core, this is the fear to face. There's a fear underneath that. There is a statement, I am not safe. And instead of planning, face the fear. It's going to move through. The Holy Spirit is so loving. As we let the fear move through, we'll just feel this harmony in spirit. It will replace the fear and the planning. And planning will feel easy and light. Not to prevent danger, but to allow the smooth travel through the world. Spirit needs to be part of planning. Just give over the planning to Spirit. See if there is anything we need to do. Often it's not. Still mind. Rest. Good. Is there anything anyone would like to lift up today? Anything, any glitch, any little gravel machinery? I don't get that right.
Get those sand out of the gears so they can flow.
Perhaps you feel all this and you're just feeling the harmony. But if you don't feel the harmony, if there is something there, we can talk about it. Yeah, Peter.
Hi, good morning. Jenny Maria, everybody. I'm feeling fearful sharing because a part of me is feeling righteous and blaming, and of course you're going to side with me, but then you might not, and then I'm going to be wrong. And
what a good observation! Wow.
yeah. And that being wrong feels terribly fearful, humiliated.
So Peter,
Yeah.
I can help you right here.
You can what?
So I help you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So let's erase this personal. Yeah. We can erase the personal perspective and see if there is still something there. You can name it, name the feeling. But the righteousness is the very, this is the belief you are the body.
Yeah.
This is the defense. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel angry. I feel resentful. I feel injustice, sense of injustice. A victim, something's been done to me. It's frustrated. And I feel upset underneath all that. I feel sad, upset. Yeah, kind of alone, I would say. Yeah, can feel that better now. I could feel that this morning, but when I meditated, it's like the righteous place is so strong. I feel it feels like the connection that I had with Solvay during the retreat feels like it's got more distant, and that may not be true. And but I have felt some abandonment or exclusion, which feels very familiar to me from when I was young. And
So Peter,
yeah,
let's pause for a moment. So you've shared about a hurt. All what you've said is like hurt.
yeah, it feels like this person's unreachable. Solvay is unreachable.
That's a belief.
Sounds good, but it doesn't. I notice my heart doesn't open to what comes back, particularly.
Yeah, so you actually want the sadness and the hurt. If you don't open to what comes back. So I think this is a very good observation.
Well, I prefer to think of her as being hard-hearted.
And that's a push away. That thought pushes away love. It's like you said, righteous feeling there.
Yeah.
So there's a mix of righteousness and hurt, and it's not really a good mix.
And pride.
A
lot of pride.
Yeah. You can feel it's always peaceful, and I can feel that this is just some old, place that you're still healing. So I think if you can release the righteousness and the pride, that would be helpful for you.
Yeah.
And then the hurt can just move through, and you can receive the love that's there. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Let's see.
Sounded like a song.
It's a song. It's a nice song.
Like a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there is a desire. Yeah, I'm absolutely convinced I'm being victimized right now. I'm the victim.
And if you are absolutely convinced of that, you will perceive that.
Yeah. I heard what you said. I heard what you said about the pride and the righteousness.
Mm.
That felt true. And the hurt that's there. And there is a deep hurt there.
There's a little boy there that is hurt still. And this is what you're releasing this, healing this hurt. Because in the hurt there is a defense too.
Yeah.
As if you can be endangered, as if you can be hurt again.
Yeah. That's what it feels like I'm defending at the moment and this morning.
To trust and, you know, because it's almost like you don't trust because you didn't trust your mother.
Yeah.
You know, but now there is healing. Trust that if she feels guided, she will extend love to you, you know.
Yeah.
Or if she's guided to ignore you, then that is also for your healing, you know. You're safe. You're safe to clear this old stuff. This is just some old stuff.
Yeah, it's true. I don't trust her in this place. And I find that really confusing. And I really wanted to, so I guess I could say I wanted to trust my mother.
Yeah, and you don't have to think too much right now.
No.
Just release the righteousness, you know. Be present. Don't project onto solving. She should be different.
Yeah. I don't know what to believe in this place.
But you will, as you let it move through.
Mm.
Nothing can harm you.
I feel I want to say this is going to take time. Like, perhaps I should go and deal with that or something.
Remember that love just loves.
Remember?
That love just loves. So it's safe to release the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always extending her hand to you, and it's
That's difficult. Well, I'm sort of just doing my best to allow it.
yeah, receive it. Receive it. Release the rest. Because this is what you're asking for, but then there's another part of you that just wants to say no. You're asking for love. You're screaming out for love. It's a call for love. So accept, you know, however it is given. Yeah. You're beautiful, Peter.
Yeah. Sorry?
You're beautiful. Feel your beautiful heart and rest there.
Just wanted to, it sort of feels unsafe to let the love in. This feels important. This is what happens to me when I open to love, and then a while later I get really fearful. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just another opportunity then
Yeah.
to open up again for the
Yeah.
rest.
It'll be taken away.
So there you have a clue too. It's a belief the love will be taken away. It keeps coming back to this, I'm not safe, that belief. It's just a belief to be released. Don't need to think about it, just allow it.
Feeling a bit closed down now.
Yeah, that's your pattern.
I think it was feeling you were going. And
I think we will go to the next person, and that's still safe. You still can stay in the open place. Love is given you. Love is here. Love is in your core. These old fears are they're just dissolving. Yeah, we can go on to the next. See who is next.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Not sure what the words are going to be, but there's this feeling of there is only safety in the presence, and I just felt my heart feeling very, very open as we went through the meditation. And it's just a prayer really of my heart to just stay here, because my attention wants to go somewhere else. And if I'm in this place, then I can move through whatever's coming my way or not. But if I move into any of those thoughts, it feels like disaster actually. So it's just a prayer to just be safe with God. This is like a prayer for the trust that I know's within. I can feel it, and it's just a prayer to stay with it and to honor myself really in that.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. There is only safety in the present, because the present is the only time that is real.
Feels really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How's England, Laurie?
Yeah, I can feel some fear around sharing the joy and the miracles. I feel content.
Ooh,
All right.
Like, I don't know. Just the journey, yeah. I felt so cared for, and just, I don't know, I'm still in shock a bit, just how I wasn't tired, and the little miracles that happened on the way, like my oil light came on in the car, and it wasn't all like plain sailing, it was a discernment. I felt like I pulled off, and then I thought, oh no, this isn't it, because I wanted to go and find a garage, and And then I pulled off again. Oh no, this isn't it. Back on the motorway. And then the kids said, oh, we want a McDonald's. So we pulled off to go to McDonald's. And I thought, this is it. I'm going to drive around that street. And then I went into a garage and they couldn't speak any English. And then a customer came from the back who spoke English just in that moment. And the guy attached the car to the computer. And in the process of that, the oil light went off. And he said, right, it's fixed, on your way. Oh, it was just amazing. It was so amazing. And even just being here with my mum the first night that we settled in, and the next night we watched Peaceful Warrior together.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was powerful. It felt like perfect timing, just the no compromise and commitment to the... Yeah, then yesterday I was invited to a barbecue and I didn't feel to go. And that brought up a lot of emotion for my cousin. So that fit, and I kind of felt grateful for it. I thought that's the opening we need now when we do get together, when it feels right. There's an opening to talk about what's really going on, not,
Oh.
Yeah, it's great.
You're on a mattress, right?
Yeah, I'm on a mattress on the floor and I just feel happy.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's beautiful, Laurie. So humble, so willing.
And I just feel like I want to grab your faces, all of your faces, and go, just love you.
Feel it.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel so grateful. I feel like a different person, completely coming back, and I just feel so grateful for the last 2 years and for the continuing, journey.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah.
When we got into Portsmouth, we stayed in Portsmouth that night, but the next morning when we set off, there was so many birds of prey. Like, I don't know if they were eagles or... I'm just Googling that, and the 2 messages were strength and trust.
That's a very powerful symbol. Yeah. The mighty wings of an eagle.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Your demonstration of strength and trust. Beautiful.
Love you all.
Love you.
Yeah, so much love.
That's it. I love those stories, like of trust. When you're in a car on the highway and the light comes on and you don't know. Fear would just say, oh, we need to fix this. We need, and find the first place. But now you stay calm. You offer it over to spirit, see what is guided, and then you have a miracle. That's it. Handing over everything. It's the way. Beautiful. Okay, who's next? Anybody else? Solveig?
Yeah. First, I just want to say, it feels like a miracle. Like when Laurie left, she had a lot of things, and we got some of her things. And it's so we just talked about it last night. This plastic ball that she gave us, it's exactly what we have needed. And it was so, and there's several of the other things. It was oh yeah, just thought of that. But really, so just feels so. It just feels so crazy way abundant. Yeah, but this is the thing, and the moisture cream that I've have sent twice while I've been here. I've been sent from Denmark, and it's getting low, and I've been sharing about what is the next step, and I've actually taken some different steps. And some of them have closed, trying to find out if the pharmacy can make it here or, but it had been, in a way, I just realized this morning, have been so beautiful, because it is about what Anne said. It's about the next step. It's right here, right now, and have no idea what's going to end. And it's getting real low now. And I said, okay, then what's the next step? And actually ended up Googling something last night, and suddenly I found something. I said, okay, let's try this. And it's just, yeah, it's this lightness around it. It's so amazing. And I still have no idea where it's gonna end. And this thing I had yesterday, because I didn't know, and I tried to figure out what is guided, and I suddenly realized I cannot figure out what's guided. I just have to try it. Yeah, because part of, if I had to get it sent again, I felt to ask my daughter, and I don't have any contact with my daughter right now, and that could be guided, that I could, and then suddenly I started to figure out, and then it felt so heavy again. Yeah, and another kind of small miracle, I think it felt like, was the thing we talked about, that I could contact my daughter around the thing with the policy, the health insurance policy, that she was part of mine. I never got, before the retreat, I never got in contact with her. She didn't answer when I tried, and I didn't write, and I just felt, okay, it's not for the retreat. And then after, suddenly I got the message from the health insurance that I had got a new policy, and I went in, and her name is gone. And I didn't even speak with her about it.
Perfect. Powerful mind. Make us
It's okay, it is one mind.
Truly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Miracles are natural, so easy.
Yeah.
Just to release grip, release if there is any grip of how things should be. Or,
Yeah, and then I had these strong emotions. It's really bringing up stuff for me that I'm not in contact with my family at the moment, and yeah, I just had a lot of grief up around finding out via Facebook that she didn't get the job after the 12 weeks project, and yeah, at realizing that it was not about her, this was my small self. It was me being hurt. It was me feeling rejected, and all that stuff was so
very good. Yeah.
so yeah. I had no idea how she reacts, because I haven't spoken with her, but I reacted on her behalf. I had everything up. Yeah.
And that's the way to see it. See everything as your lesson, your healing. There's no need to figure it outside.
Yeah, it was so clear that it had nothing to do with her. It was my hurt feelings of her not getting this job. Yeah. Rejection, unworthiness, everything, shame, the whole thing. But it was good. And I felt supported here, so just allow it up.
Yeah, helpful insights there.
Yeah, this is intense.
Okay, thank you, Solveig.
We might need to change.
Hi. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to put on the altar all my fear, and I realized how much Lulu helps me yesterday and today, because I'm really diving into some fears, and it can be the body. And this morning it was thoughts about the body, not having my eye checked, and my teeth need to be checked, all these body thoughts. And so the lesson is perfect today about this sickness. Believe in that. It feels like a mess, just a big lump of fear. And I see it in the body and other people. Yeah, just fear. Just to accept that to look at that fear. I think that's my greatest fear, actually. Yeah, just allow it.
That's it. To keep identifying the fear and then to allow it, to release it instead of fixing something in form. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's it. Not trying to fix, just allow.
I am not the body, I am free. I'm still as God created me, as mind, spirit. You're going to flourish and bloom in strength. You're there in your little mini. You allowing,
Take some paper.
it's a very, very healing process. Looking at stuff rather than fixing the form, changing the form. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see, can't even make an appointment with a dentist because I have to look at this fear.
Yeah. Good one. It will make it clear. But yeah, this is the focus. Look at the fear.
And I want to do it from the right mind, not from the past.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. Just to do this.
Okay. Okay, everyone. This has been precious. Here with you.
Yeah. Keep on shining your joy.
Yeah. Big hug of love to all of you.
All around the world.
See you soon. Maybe tomorrow's session.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.